Hello everybody, good morning. And today I'm kind of taking a little bit of a different route. I know the sun's right behind me, so I'll do my best to cover myself. So yesterday I had to take it off. I had a lot that I needed to get done, and I did. I get everything done. I was on my computer working from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So it was an exceptionally long day. I did have to pause for I think I only stopped for an hour and a half for the whole day, just for me to stop to cook food and do what I needed to do. But it was a good, fruitful day. And then this morning I got back up and I started doing 2 more hours of job applications. So all in all was good. I was trying to at least squeeze in a walk and talk. But again, when you pick up freelancing, sometimes you have to do it you're just trying to get it done as fast as you can. So that way you can also line up another client and keep the flow going. It's not done intentional. It's just that, you got to keep the flow going so that way you can make a living out of it. So all in all, it wasn't bad. It was just exhausting. I will have to say Wednesday, my brain was on overdrive. And by 8 o'clock, I could tell that my body was done, but my mind wasn't. So I had to kind of take something to put myself to sleep. And it was a pretty good, solid sleep. That's how I was able to do yesterday. So today, I'm out and about, checking neighbors, doing what I need to do. But all in all, like I said, I'm just trying to do the best that I can and continue my project management training. I continue doing some courses on e-commerce. So that's looking pretty good right now. And but just gotta keep training. I do want to go back to my AI animation. I think that's why I'm a little grumpy this week, because my art is like my cigarette, and if I don't art, I feel grumpy. So I got all these ideas in my head and I can't put them down on paper, so I have to write them. And then by the time I get to it, sometimes I just don't have the inspiration for it, if that makes any sense. So all in all, guys, I said I'm taking a little bit of a different path today. Just gonna change things up. And again, I want to visit my neighbor who was not feeling good. Luckily we got better news today. It's not as severe as we thought it was. It's not cancer. It was something else that we're able to identify. I am so happy. But I still, the fact that we moved her station still helps her out. So, gotta take the ones wherever you can. And this was exceptionally good news. So I am in better spirits today. So let's see how much I can get done in the gym today. Okay, so all in all, I made it back. Like I said, I am in extremely good spirits. Hearing that a good friend is not as sick as we thought they were. Because let me tell you, I'm not sure if you ever had to deal with anybody's health failing. It is the most powerless feeling in the world where you see somebody you care about just disintegrating or just breaking down on you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it except for being supportive and helping them. So that to me, I tell you, I'm going to the weekend high as a kite, just on that news, knowing that my friend is not going to be suffering from cancer, which is a very debilitating disease. I've seen it in my family. I've seen it in friends. Some of them did not make it. So to me, that is amazing news. So I am flying high as a kite. Like I said, anytime things like you get that, realization about your mortality, everything else seems so insignificant in comparison. So I'm super stoked. So let me show you what I have for the workout. So let me go from there. So most of what I want to do today, I haven't done bent over rows in a while. So I want to do one arm bent over rows, some flies. So mostly kind of chest and shoulder kind of workout today. I do have a few more in here, but like I said, I'm kind of winging it these days because I really want to sit down and just make myself a workout journal that I can reuse. But that is on my to-do list, and I'm hoping maybe over the weekend I can sit down and create a whole binder for myself just for that. But I gotta take it a day at a time. I'm doing as much as I can, as you're hearing from my 6 to 10 p.m. Work marathons. So I'm doing the best that I can. So today I really just kind of want to do shoulders and maybe wing a little bit more some of the other workouts. So let's get going. that was a pretty good workout. Like I said, I'm currently energized by positive energies, so, or positive news, I guess is the best way, because I don't do that rock stone thing, but to each their own. It's just not my shtick. But all in all, I think I did pretty good. Let me show you. Alright, so all in all, not so bad. I only got 1 mile in, but again, I stopped to check on my friend. That was my #1 priority this morning. So it was only like half the walk. I mostly because if I would have gone the full walk, I would have not been able to get my day going on time. But I did do bent over rows with a 45 EC bar. I did 10 rounds or 10 sets of 3 sets of 10. There we go. I can English. Bent over row, one arm. I did 20 pounds, 4 sets of 15 on both arms, and then flies. I did technically 20 pounds is 10 pounds times 2. I did 3 sets of 10, and tricep extension. I did 20 pounds, and I did technically it was supposed to be 15. I didn't write down, so 3 sets of 15. Alright, so all in all, maybe I need to get back on bodybuilder.com. I used to use it all the time. The problem is that some of the exercises on there require for you to have machines, and at this moment, I'm trying to keep the budget extremely tapered down because, again, I'm still unemployed and I'm looking for work. I'm now at a solid 6 months. I'm still holding, as I've been talking, I've been freelancing, but it's not stable yet. So I'm hoping if things go well the way they're going by the end of the year, I should have more stable income coming through. So, but again, right now I'm just celebrating the wins wherever I can. Today's win is knowing that my friend doesn't have cancer and is something completely different. Like, thank God. And then, you know, that I now have a little bit of freelance work coming in. So celebrating the wins wherever I can. But anyway, guys, if you guys like this type of content, as usual, I appreciate you guys coming on and, you know, just listening to me in my little vlog. But I appreciate it. Y'all take care. Y'all stay safe. Have a fantastic weekend. And I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.